What's up everybody, Laidback Dude here. Today we are playing Protection Paladin. This is one of my least played alts, so the gear in this video is around 118 and this key is 14, so it wasn't really as smooth as it would be with the proper gear, but nevertheless we did it in time, and I will use this video as a showcase and as an opportunity to talk about changes regarding Protection Paladin in Midnight prepatch and my thoughts on how it's gonna work in Midnight and so on. So to begin with, sorry, the strongest thing about Paladins, and that goes for all of their specs, is utility. That's something that Paladin is the best for, and it's like if you want a Paladin for something, then it's probably for their utility. They are able to self-heal a lot. They are very hard to kill if used right, and overall they are one of the best, if not the best tanks right now, and probably will be at the top in Midnight if nothing drastically changes. So what really changed with Protection Paladin in prepatch and compared to pre-patch era? Well, the first thing, and for me the most important thing, is that we don't need to any longer stay in our consecration, which would mean that we are also much more mobile, and that's something that Paladins were lacking. Even though you are fast enough as a class, because you have these steed thingies that makes you very fast, it didn't really make much difference, because you would pull a big pool and then you had to stay still, and you couldn't really move if consecration was on cooldown, and that's really shit, because it makes your tank too dependent on standing still. So that changed, and that's a big change for better. And another really good thing is how mastery works, and mastery now works as it increases block chance and spell block chance, which makes everything easier and better, and by default makes Paladin tankier. Now some skills obviously are gone, as all other classes. Paladin also lost some of skills, but I must say that it doesn't really feel bad at all. So as I said before, like this is not my main, and I play Paladin rarely because we have a lot of Paladins in the guild, and I personally play mostly Druid, Warrior, and such. I prefer of course Druid over anything, but Paladin I always play when I wanna have fun. It's a lot of fun class, especially as a tank. I'm not really big fan of Retry in PvE, but I like it in PvP. But protection in PvE is really amazing. I have some things that I don't like about Paladin, even now after the changes, and one of them is that Paladin doesn't feel like a melee tank. It feels like a medium range tank. It feels weird sometimes, because you run to be face to face with your enemies, and then you have zero skills that actually are melee skills. So that's something that I don't like. I also don't like Lightsmith, and basically I play it here only because it's meta right now, and even though I normally don't follow meta, I play whatever I want. Since this guy is very low item level, I just choose to take the best and the most popular build to make it easier for myself, because it's already hard enough without me playing some build that is not optimal. So another change is that we don't have any longer our finisher. So now our judgment changes when we use wings, and that's the only time when you actually have that ability that is kinda like a finisher. Well, you can use it at any health, amount, so it's not really a finisher, but your judgment gets much stronger. And the good thing about wings is that it's a 1 minute cooldown. It increases your damage, and by default, if you do more damage, you also do more threat, so it helps with threat. And that's great, because I think Paladin was one of these things that always struggled with big pulls until you can be stationary. But now, yeah, I feel like I can really pull a lot without losing any aggro, even though in this video everyone in the party is way more geared than I am, and I rarely lose aggro. Even if I do, it's some minor mob that I'm not focusing on, so it's not a big deal. But overall, Paladin feels great, and I think it actually feels better than it felt before. And while these changes are not the most popular thing among people, most people think that some classes changed too much, simplified too much. I think Paladin went 100% in right direction, and it feels great. I have no issues with any changes that are recent. My issues with Paladin are always the same. I wish I felt more like a melee class, and basically that's it. Now, there are no specific guides, or it's really hard to say what will be good tank in Midnight, but if we look at prepatch, even though it's not really reliable, because you know things can change drastically very fast, and prepatch is basically like a beta, and we don't know how it's gonna look like once it's alive. But for now, Protection Paladin looks great, it feels great, and it's a lot of fun to play. Now, in my DK video I said that you should never follow meta, and you should always play things that you like the most, and you should follow meta only if and when you are in that high ranking system where you play mythic raids or very high mythic keys. But if you are doing 10s, 12s, 14s, 15s, that's still like mid-high, and that's where most people are. And I think for that keys or even lower, you really don't need to care much about what is good, what is meta, and what is not. When it comes to tanks, every tank will get invited in group very fast, very easily. You only need gear, and you need rating, but that also comes faster when you're a tank, because when the season starts, everybody is at 0 or very low rating, and for tanks, every time when you click join the group, you will get instant invite. So what I'm saying is that if Paladin is what you wanna play, or a DK, or a whatever tank, even if it's a monk or a demon hunter, doesn't matter. If you wanna play some class, especially if it's a tank class, you should play it without thinking, is it gonna be meta, is it gonna be the worst tank? Even the worst tank will get invited way faster and way easier than any meta DPS. So that is that. And as I said, if you're watching this video, probably you are like me, you are not going crazy high. I think if Paladin is what you wanna play, even though now it's great, maybe it will not be great, but I mean, maybe it will be great for you to play, but not as good on a tier, this tier ranking, when people put tanks and DPS and stuff on ABC, you know, and maybe Paladin will be C rank, it will still be good. But I don't see Paladin going down for much. Now it's a S tier, and it might go to A tier, but I doubt it will go any lower, because it's a, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a Paladin. It's one of the most favorable classes by Blizzard, and it's very rare that Paladins are bad. They are good or great, and very rare it is that Paladin is bad, at least protection and retribution. Now, the good thing about Paladin is also that you have retribution and holy, even though Holy is yeah, Holy is good in good hands, but it's a really hard tank healer to play if you never played a healer and if you don't know how Paladin works. But it's an amazing healer in good hands, and again, Paladin offers 3 specs. One of them is tank, one of them is healer. It doesn't matter if healer is meta or C tier, it will always get invited for any keys unless you're going extremely high, and retribution is rarely bad. It's mostly great or good. It's never really bad. It's been very good for a long time now, and I don't think Blizzard will do anything to harm Red in any way to make them unplayable or unwanted. Now, Paladins are always wanted for the same reason, and the reason is utility, and the possibility that you can use your utility and help a team is very important. I know that a lot of people are playing Paladins like they are playing a warrior. They don't really think about all the things that they can do. But for example, if you play a protection Paladin, you have a lot of ways to interrupt. So you have a normal interrupt, you have 2 types of these shields that interrupt, and you have procs. Basically, you can interrupt most of the casts, and it is your job to do it. Now, that gives your DPS more time and more focus on DPSing. They don't need to care so much about interrupts because they have Paladin who will take care of most of them. Of course, it's still DPS problem if some cast goes off, but I think if you use it correctly, you can interrupt every important cast. Like here, I was fishing for this revolting volley, and I didn't want to interrupt the web, but something killed me like in a second. I didn't really check what, but I guess it's my gear or something like that. But anyway, yeah, one more great thing about Paladin tank is that you can use bubble. Like I will use it now. I use bubble and instantly I get all of them back on me. It's very good, because if this happened with other tanks, I would be in a world of trouble to get them back on me. And with Paladin, I just used bubble, I got them all back, I rebuilt my aggro back, and we just go like never happened, like it never happened that I died. So yeah, at some point I realized that Paladin is so good now and feels so good that I started to consider it as my main for Midnight. And if you watched my DK video, you know that I'm looking for a class that I can tank with in a Midnight, and my main is Druid, but because we have guild full of ladders, we will have at least 12 if not 14 ladder users in Midnight for raid. Then I think maybe I would just switch to plate tank, and that's why I started to test them and also making these videos about the tanks in Midnight prepatch. So another thing about Paladin is that with your utility like freedom and sacrifice, you can also use blessing of protection and many other things. Like, you are more valuable than most of other tanks, if not all of the tanks. Basically what it's saying is that yes, some tanks will be better, they will do more damage, they will provide, they will be able to withstand more damage, they will be tankier or whatever, but Paladin will always have the ability to provide utility, off heals, and even dispels. So Paladin is amazing and is definitely something that people should consider if you're looking for a tank to play. Right now Paladin is one of the best, if not the best, to play. And most likely if you play WoW at some standard level, if you're not going extremely high, Paladin will feel amazing for you. I guarantee that you'll not regret if you go with Paladin. So I said the same for a decay, and I feel like I'm repeating myself, but really I don't think you should follow one meta. You should play whatever you like. So the question that I would answer, rather than if it's gonna be meta, is it gonna be fun? And the answer is 100% yes. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It is fun already. Paladin feels different than a warrior, and the druid feels different than all of them, and the demon hunter feels different than all of them. So everything is different, which is great, because otherwise it would feel like playing the same class, just in different look or different character. But everything is good at something and not as good as others at something. And yeah, I mean, you can talk about changes, and probably some people who are die-hard paladins, they might find some bad things about midnight changes. I think that the changes made Paladin more easy to play, is more straightforward, is very good for new people who wants to learn to tank with Paladin, and I think that survivability is much better, especially, like I said, I'm taking this with very low item level, and it went rather well. Not great, not perfect, it could be better, but of course I would need gear to make bigger pools and not be so focused on surviving. Like many times in this video you will see me not using wings, not using like I could be more offensive if I didn't take so much damage all the time, but the main thing is that we did it, and that I got to feel Paladin at proper key level, and it felt great. Paladin really shined much more than I anticipated, and I can't say enough how good it is, and I would suggest that if you're looking for a tank, first try Paladin, then if you don't like it, then you can watch my other videos and try other specs, other classes, I mean, but Paladin definitely is one of the first, if not the first one you should try, because it plays amazing, it feels amazing, and it offers so much, and is just enjoyable. So I will let you to watch this video till the end. I think I covered everything I wanted to talk about. So just before I'm done, I just wanna say thank you guys for watching my videos. It means well to me when I see a new like or a new subscriber, or just the fact that someone watched my videos. It means a lot, because this is a fresh channel, and you know, I'm happy for every person that's watching my content and making me happy to make a new one and continue doing what I like to do. So thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you all in the next one. The next one should be a druid or a warrior, but we'll see. I'm recently playing a demon hunter that I don't think I will take as a main, at least not a tank. But if anyone really wants, I can make a video about tank, a demon hunter and a monk, but I'll do it only if requested, because I will not main either. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.
Let's go.